Good morning and grand rising. Grand rising, everyone. Thank you for being here. Good morning, grand rising.
Good morning.
Hello, Facebook family. Hello, Zoom family. I heard a voice somewhere.
Good morning, family. Peace and blessing. Good morning, Stacy. Glad to see you.
Peace and blessings, Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
Grand rising, everyone. Welcome to day 443 for Transformation Tuesday. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Hi, Adam. Good morning. I am great. How are you?
As you can see, I'm working out this morning.
Oh, shoot. So you're doing good. You're doing better than me. That's right. Get some arm curls for me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Good morning. It's so good to see y'all faces. Welcome to 443. Day 443. 443. That's a lot of days we've been together, y'all. Grab your water. Have something comfortable to move in. I'm comfortable, even though I might not look like it, okay? I'm comfortable. Hit y'all with the shoulders. I'm comfortable this morning. So get comfortable, and you want to have a pen and paper for sure, or a journal, something to write with, something that you can, keep or not. We're famous for writing on the back of envelopes up in here and things that, may be around the house, recycle that paper. If it's nice and big and clear, you can use it for this session. Yes, grand rising and good morning. It's leg day. Yes, legs.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, we're learning, discerning. We're striving. Together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together.
Wake up, everybody. Good morning. Grand rising, everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you all. If this is your first time in the space, my name is Stacy, also known as Yogisha. So my name is Stacy McLean, aka Yogisha. I am a certified yoga instructor. I am a Pranic healer, a lifestyle coach, and an autism advocate. And I am here living my purpose on purpose. How is everyone today? I'm just so happy to be here with you. Yeah, we're gonna get started. We're gonna jump in for today. It's gonna be so much, it's gonna be whatever we make it to be. So today is actually say no, okay? So for say no, that's actually us well, before I go there, I just want everybody to I wanna make sure that everyone has some water, and that you have something that you can actually write with. Like if you have a pen or paper, you have a journal, something that you can actually write with, because you will need it this morning. So I'm gonna stop and give everybody 30 seconds, a minute, while I still speak, that you can roll out the bed. If you're in the bed, you're gonna say, you know what, I should have got that pen when she said that earlier at 7:05 or whatever time it is. Okay, so just I'll give you some time. Go grab your water, go grab a pen and paper so that we can have what we need in the space, right? My mom always said it's better to have and not need than to need and not have. All righty. So as you get that, today we will be discussing saying no. So before we get into that, we are definitely going to come into a clearing. So a clearing means that we're just going to clear all out of whatever may be, you know, anything that we're holding on to in our bodies. You know, a friend of mine used to say when we came into a place, he would say, okay, everybody, dump out whatever you got in your back pocket, your front pockets, like just dump it all out. So that's kind of what and that's Mark, my boy, Mark Pagnon. So that's this, he's up in here this morning in spirit. So we're going to dump out and release whatever that is that may be in our space. Okay. So, great. So we are going to get started with the clearing. So come into a nice, comfortable position. Like I'm actually, you can see me, I'm actually sitting, so I'm scoot back a little bit. So you can have your feet flat on the floor with a nice tall spine, crown of your head floating up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. I just want you to breathe. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it. Sigh it out. Deep breath in. Feel it coming all the way from the toes, all the way up through your ankles, your shins, your knees, your calf muscles, your thighs, the back thighs, the buttocks, sex organs. Feel that breath come on up and through your digestive system, your lower back, each and every vertebrae as it comes up your back. The breath is still filling up the chest, coming up through your heart, your throat, the back of your neck, all the way up the back of your head, through the front of your face, all the way up. Feel that breath just keep coming up to your forehead and all where it just meets and out of the crown of the head. And as you exhale, an intentional exhale, feel it coming all the way back down through those channels, flushing down almost like a beautiful bright white light, cleansing and clearing out on that heavy exhale, flooding in, swoosh, coming back through your brain, your face, all the way down through your neck, the back of your head, your chest, your heart, all the way down to your belly, each and every vertebrae coming down your spine, through your reproductive organs, coming down through your sacrum, the buttocks, your thighs, in the back and in the front, your knees, your calf muscles, your shins, ankles, your heels, flushing out through every toe, every little piggy, coming on out right into Mother Earth. You can just take a minute, just keep your eyes closed, be still, be one with the breath. Beautiful. Seeing what may come up for you. What's your weather report this morning? You can even type that in the chat if you like. What's your weather report? Are you sunny? Are you cloudy with a hint of sun? Is it a tsunami? Is it a rainstorm? Is it bright and sunny, hot and hazy, humid, gloomy and gray? Whatever it is, just taking note of it, doing a check-in. Beautiful. You can have some love and compassion for yourself. You can bring your right hand to your heart and your left hand to your belly. And all of us as one, taking that nice deep breath together. Deep breath in. Feel your belly push out to your hand. Exhale, sigh it out. Navel goes back towards the spine. Then deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. One more. Deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Release, release, release. Awesome. Release the hands down. And let's just do a little shake, shake the body. You can stand up if you want, shake the body. Shake, shake, shake. All right. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right. Beautiful. You can come back to your seats. There we go. And everybody just let's inhale up together. Let's inhale. Peace, power, and the power of no. Exhale, press away anything that doesn't serve you, any low frequencies, low vibrational tendencies. Let that right out your fingertips. Let it go. Inhale up. Peace in your mind. Peace. Sweet peace in your mind. Abundance, your mind, body, spirit. Press that in. Let that those prayed hands press that in. Back, press away. And exhale. Pressing away lack, confusion, anything that's the opposite of what we already said. Let that go. Just drop your chin, take it around. Somebody need a little bit extra. Maybe it's going to take it around. Let that neck go around. Taking care of your neck. It's holding up this heavy head. The opposite side, take it around the opposite side. Oh, one more time and we'll be complete. Nice and easy. Chin back to chest. Deep breath in. Head back upright. Hello, hello, hello. All right. All right, everyone. So let's get into it. So everybody has your pen. I declare that you have your pen and your paper. So we will get started. So how can saying no transform your life? How can saying no transform your life? And we're actually going to write these out. So if you have your pen, your paper, write it out, okay? Because you want to have this so that you can just have it for yourself. So at the end, you can have like a little assess these answers. How can saying no transform your life? And if you don't have a pen, if you out there like, look, I got the chat, put it in the chat. My Facebook family, please make sure that you're typing and you're putting it in the chat, okay? You can feel free to use the chat. How can saying no transform your life? Next question. Are you a person who exercises no? Are you? Are you a person who exercises no? Got that down? Are you a person who exercises no? Okay. And I don't mean just like in thoughts or a good idea, like, but are you actually voicing no? Like, sometimes we think we're saying something because it's in our mind. We're like, I did say no. You was thinking about saying no probably for about 5 hours or 5 days or 5 weeks, 5 months or 5 years, but you didn't actually verbalize it. So are you verbalizing your no? Yeah, you want to write if you are, if you're not, okay? Where have you been a yes where you want to be a no? So I'm going to say that one more time. Where have you been a yes where you want it to be a no? Or that you still want to be a no? Where have you been a yes? Okay. I'll say it one more time. Where have you been a yes where you want to be a no? Okay. Now, what has been holding you back from saying no? What has been holding you back from saying no? You might know for other people even, oh, I know that what's been holding my sister back from saying no all these years. Ain't nobody talking about your sister. This is all you this morning. Because sometimes we know very well about other people's shiznai, but not about ourselves, okay? So what we're speaking about for yourself, okay? What has been holding you back from saying no? And we have different things where it can be, right? So it actually can be a fear. Fear can be holding you back, you know? It can be fear of anything, fear of rejection, fear that might be reciprocated, right? Like, oh, if I say no, they might tell me no later. Oh, if I say no, they might not like me, the rejection somewhere in there. Also, what can also be there can be, it can be obligation, right? So we may do things or say no out of obligation. We feel like we're obligated to this person or to this cause or to whatever it is. And then we act upon it. And then we end up not saying no. That could be guilt is a reason some people don't say no. I felt so guilty. You know, I wasn't able to get them those Jordans last time. I just couldn't say no. I had to dip into my light bill money, whatever it is. Even if you didn't have to dip into any other money, even if you had it, it's just like, oh, guilt. Where are you ridden by the guilt that just has you not say no, that you're just like, yeah, that could be totally a reason, right? And it could be reasons that's totally from our past. Our past. Like, I remember my grandmother growing up, and my grandmother, I don't remember her saying no. I tried to think of a time when does Nana, my mother's mother, my abuela, my father's mother, will tell you no in a minute. My mother's mother, I'm just trying to remember her saying no. Her daughters will ask her, oh, you can watch the kid, you can do this. I don't ever remember her mouth saying no. So it could be some of our past. We could be like, I don't say no. We don't say no in my family. Like, you know, my father doesn't say no. My mother doesn't. It could be the past. That's all up in here. That could be some of those reasons. So you all probably have your answers by now. I would like to have somebody come on to share. So let's see who we have in the space. Of course, I can't see who is in the space. Now, if there's someone who has their hand up, or I can call on someone who I don't hear from that much, or, you know, it would be great also to see your lovely faces, right? Because this is not TV show. Like, we're here for each other. We're here ascending to be with one another. So even if you're in your bed, you got on your head tie, your scarf, your bonnet, your do-rag, it's all good. Like, you know, let's be with one another. Let's be with one another. So I'm going to, does anyone have their hand up? Something's telling me to choose Marie. Marie. But if her hand is up, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
No one has their hand up. And I want to make sure that we're calling on someone who's been in since you started asking the questions, because some folks just arrived. I'm going to call on Aaliyah to see if you can share. Let me ask you to unmute. Aaliyah, there you go.
Oh God. Good morning. Oh Lord, you know I like doing this.
Good morning.
Come on, Aaliyah.
Good
Now,
morning.
Can we put Aaliyah next to me so I can see Aaliyah? Like, could Aaliyah do already on camera? Holla. So come next to me. It's like you sitting in the living room next to me, like you sitting.
Oh, well,
She's not on
mission.
camera.
I'm in a mission trying to get my baby socks on and stuff, but I'll answer. So yeah, it'd be hectic in the morning, but I love coming in with you guys. Thank you so much for this space. But I can answer the question. What has been holding? I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay, I think you went
Okay,
out
I'm
a little
sorry.
bit, but you said what?
I'm
What has been
sorry.
holding you back?
Yes.
What has been holding you back from saying yes?
Yes, you have to go to school today. I'm sorry. My son's trying to get out of going to school because of the flood.
Say
but
no,
let me
say
answer the
no. That's what
question.
this topic's about this morning.
Exactly. No.
Say
Excuse me. No. Okay. So what has been holding me back from saying no? You mentioned fear, obligation, guilt, past, and I actually wrote down what I learned about last week from the trauma persona. So I thought about the trauma, like my trauma persona. When you mentioned my past. I think Shawnee did the session last week about trauma personas. So I would say for me, definitely, trauma persona has been holding me back at times in my life from saying no when I really, really wanted to say yes.
So I want you to expound on that for anybody who is in this space who haven't been a part of Shawnee's session, trauma persona, but you know exactly what that is because you're relating to it. So what is that that's holding you back from being a yes where you want to be a no?
What I learned about last week in terms of trauma persona, and forgive me if I didn't get all of it, is just like the things that when you experience traumatic situations in life, that can actually it has an impact on you as you move forward in life. And I didn't realize that, like, wow, some of the decisions that I made was really based off of some of the trauma, that I experienced, as a teenager or a young adult. So it's like, wow, a lot of the movements that I made was based off of the past, right? So I just, I thought I was healed, but it's like, no, you made that decision based off of what happened to you back in the days. And you were like, you know what? I'm not even trying to have this happen again. So this is what I'm going to do today. I'm not going to say no because it's something that happened 30 years ago. You know what I mean? So I hope that was, I hope I explained myself.
I got some of it. What I was looking for, like within your answer, is just saying like what is so. Like I get like it's the with the trauma, right? But there's still something of what is the actual thing. Like if there's something that's right here in front of us, or something that that like it's something that you already know. Because
yeah, I guess like just to be more transparent is like my parents divorcing was very it was traumatic for me, even though it happened later in life. Like they were together for like 20 years. It's like, oh my God, how could y'all divorce after 20 years? Like that's too much. So in my life, as I dealt, with my marriage and my children, I started to think like, dang, my mother used to say no to this. Okay, maybe if I say yes this time, things will work out better. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So what thing, Aaliyah? So what is a thing? What is a thing? Like you taking me kind of on a merry-go-round. So I'm on the ride.
I would just say like.
So wait. So I'm on the ride with you. I want you to get it. I'm on the ride with you, and I'm listening and I'm like, Aaliyah is not just saying. So there may be, and I'm just asserting somewhere definitely where you're not straight talking and you're not being a no, because it's not just like, okay, here, or coming through with that clarity or that that punch. So when I'm asking you like, what is it that, where have you been a no? You'd be like, oh, I want to be a no sometimes when my husband asks me something, but I'm a yes because of my past. Like I want something that's like I can eat it right now. Like give me something that's right now that's like. And it could not be your husband. I don't know. I just threw that out there, but I'm just saying something of that, like in that instance. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like if you were being totally straight with yourself right now and totally straight with that, like, okay, I'm already on Front Street. This is what it is. This is where I'm keep saying like I'm being a yes where I want to be a no in this area. I know you have something in your head. I can feel it. I can feel it that you have something.
Yes. I guess just my mom, like I said, my mom, even though she was with my dad for 20 years, when things got hectic, she shut it down and was like, no. But me, when things got hectic in my marriage, I was like, nah, I'm gonna say yes this time. You know, like I was always one that was like, okay, we're gonna try and work this out. We're gonna try and be that Black couple that make it. So I said yes when I probably should have said no. So there you have it. And I'm complete.
Okay, got it. You're not just gonna run away and I'm complete. I'm out here. I just had the vision of like one of those cartoons when they run over, they're like, all you see is like the smoke in the back of their legs. Like, I'm out of here. So first I want to acknowledge you.
Yes.
I want to acknowledge you. You know, we pulled that tooth out, girl. We pulled it out. I want to take a deep breath with you. Okay? Because it took something, and it's not always something that's right here at the tip of our tongues. It might be, but the resistance and I hope that you be on for the end, because we're going to shift the energy and you have to be on for it. So it's just like, having that, like, let's take a deep breath with you first. So let's just take a deep breath in. Everybody inhale. Sigh it out. You want to release that wherever that's at in your body. Deep breath in again. Open up, sigh it out. One more time, deep breath in. Let it go. Thank you. Thank you, Aaliyah.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it, because then you can go deep with that. So you can write that down in your book, where I could have said no to my husband. I've been a yes. And then you can actually make an outline. It's not just one thing. You have bullet points. So you can make those little bullets and be like, oh, when I said I would pick up the kids, the laundry, and make dinner, I should have said no. But I said yes anyway. Whatever those other things are, So y'all don't get me to go, because my brain be all over the place, and it's early. It's early, so I'm gonna keep it PG. Okay, so here we go.
Thank you. Y'all be pushing me. But thank you.
Yes, love. It's love. It's like, come on, or pull you in.
Okay.
All right, awesome. Great. So let me just double check where I'm at with the time. Okay, awesome. So I would like, if there's anyone else who would like to share, but this is how I want to have it. I want you to have all your questions out, so that we can get through with this conversation, with maybe like about 3 minutes, but we're going to go through each of your questions. So who would like to be? I know that Jacqueline was typing some things in the chat. I can't stop to read it. Or if there's anyone who would like to come on, and we could just hit those questions like all one.
Jacqueline, you able to share?
I didn't know she called on me. I'm sorry.
On camera. Yes, Jacqueline.
Okay.
Hi, Jackie. Do we
Good
got
morning.
Jackie?
How
Yeah,
are you?
she's sitting with me.
How can no transform my life? I don't know. I've been practicing no for the past, I say 5 years or so. So it has transformed my life. I got tired of being the person that everybody ran to for things because they knew that I was going to do it. So I started saying no. And
how did that transform your life? How did saying no?
It freed me up to do things that I wanted to do. I wasn't having this resentment that I was having from doing activities like events and things with my family and running around behind with my mother and taking care of all of her business. I was getting burnt out. And that's what made me say no, because I just was feeling very mentally and physically drained. So I just started saying no. People were not happy with that. I had to actually go off before they would, accept the no. And
got it.
Once I did that, they were like, okay, leave her alone. She needs time. She needs this. Then they started giving me some care and nurturing that I've been doing for them for my entire life.
Awesome. Take a
yeah.
breath. Take a breath.
Yeah. No, I'm good now. I'm good now. It took 5 years, like I told you. It's like,
Yeah, no, I mean, like, even between the spaces, like, even it's like, okay, we get that out. So, because even with that, so you said how it transformed your life, it's also that it got to free you up from resentment.
yes.
Because in those moments, like that, so that's the transformation right there. So how can saying no transform your life, people? She just told you it can free you up from resentment, and it gave her a space of freedom. And what I'm hearing is that you set boundaries. And when we set boundaries, we don't have cheerleading squads outside, waiting outside the house, like, yes, Jacqueline got to do boundaries. Maybe some of the people, maybe 3, but some of the other people are like, oh, shoot, that means she might say no to me. That means she might, oh, he got a new person around. That's something that happens, right? And the next question was, are you a person who exercises no? So that's still in the present. Are you a person who exercises no? Like
Yes.
actually verbalizing it.
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And Jacqueline, where have you been a yes where you want to be a no? Even now, where have you been a yes? It could be something recent, or where have you been a yes where you want to be a no?
I, I recently cut off a group of friends that I was hanging out with. And they would look to me to be the one to set up travel and do things like that. And recently went to Martha's Vineyard and had a falling out with one of those people who I always said yes to, even if I didn't feel like it, because I felt bad for her and what was going on in her life. And I didn't want to be another disappointment to her. So I was doing things that, were draining me, and it just came to a head. And I wound up telling her, this can't continue, and I'm not happy with this, and this is how this makes me feel. And I'm sorry if this, I'm sorry if this doesn't help you, if you feel some type of way. And she lost it a little bit. She basically felt like, well, anyway, she tried to make me feel guilty for her suicidal thoughts. And I just was like, no, I'm not accepting that. That's something that you've been dealing with for a long period of time. I'm not going to be that whipping boy. I'm not going to be that person that you make feel guilty because you feel like ending your life. And I usually, when somebody is like that, I will hang in there with them, even if I'm not the reason why things are happening. I just don't want to leave them alone. So I just had to step away from that. And she didn't kill herself. She's all right. She's fine.
Thank goodness. And even for that, like, so that's where you have been a yes, where you wanted to be a no. Like in that relationship, you have been a yes. And I want this, and even though Jacqueline is sharing, everybody, even if you take a peek into your own lives and just see where you've been a yes in relationships, just for the sake of being in relationships, just for being like, oh, but we've been together 20 years in a romantic relationship, in a friend relationship, in toxic relationships, maybe even with certain family members or whoever, co-workers. It's like, oh, I've been tolerating her for 30 years because she sit in a desk next to me. But today is the last day or whatever it is. So that is really great. And I want to acknowledge you for not falling into the guilt zone, but still protecting yourself. Like, I get it that you had those thoughts and feelings, but those are not mine. Those are yours. And
right.
I'm
I didn't create those. I didn't create those. Me telling you how I feel about stuff that you've done to me did not create that feeling that you have that you need to end your life. I told her she need to go get some help. Sorry.
Yeah. And I get it. And still having that compassion there, because we can't still do that. We can be a no to someone and still like, wow. And I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. And that doesn't have to do with me. And if there's someone that I can help you reach out to, I'll send you the number or whatever the case may be, because sometimes people may be in a dark space, but it takes a balance for us to actually go ahead and still be that authentic person and not stay because of obligation. Like all these other reasons I said that we may not say yes to, that we don't say no to. So thank you so much for that. And there was one that I would like to get to is how do you feel when you say no? And people, some of you can type this into the chat. How do you feel when you say no? How do you feel in your body? Like, how do you feel when you say no?
I actually, it depends on who I'm saying no to and what it's about. In that situation, I was shook. I was physically shook.
Mm.
But I knew that it wasn't healthy for me and that I needed to get away from it. And so, as much as I mourned the relationship, I had to realize that I was given more than I needed to
Mm.
be given, and that I don't even know how to explain it, but I was being drained. So I was
I
like,
was going to say it's your energy. It's your
yeah,
energy, because when you're in a relationship where the scale is heavily tilted, your energy, because even it happens from balanced relationships, your energy is still drained. We are
yeah,
energetic beings. So when it's that much weight on you, there's definitely an energetic drain, and you will be like, wow. So when you are freed up and cut the cord from this person, it makes a huge difference, even though it's a loss and this someone that I love, but it brings in something totally, it just brings in a sense of peace, and it can start to bring some balance in those areas where it wasn't.
well, it's
So
funny.
thank
I
you.
felt the peace. I definitely felt the peace. I also felt the guilt, and I
Hmm.
also felt the pain of of mourning a relationship that I
Yeah,
thought was well, it was a deep relationship, but it was quite one sided. So
right.
and then that person made me out to be the villain. So
Yeah,
in the group that we're in. So
yeah, and it's just like, wow, and being okay with your no. Being
yeah,
okay with your no. So thank you so much, Jackie, for sharing, sister there.
you're welcome. I'm complete.
Yay. And everybody, because of the exercise we're going to do next, I want everyone to write these words down, or you're going to write them down physically on your paper, or you can put them in the chat now, of how it makes you feel when you say no. And I think I saw my lovely sister Imani write something. And if you can come on and just bless me with that beautiful smile, you don't know, you would just make my day. So if you come on and you like, okay, Stacy, this is what I said in the chat. Come on, give me a blessing this morning, Queen. So and then all of us, we are getting to it with this right now. We're gonna get into it with writing that down. How do you feel when you say no? So everybody start writing it. It could be 10 things. How do you feel when you say no? Anxious, excited. I feel like I want to poop my pants. I feel like I'm going to pee myself. I don't know, whatever it is. There she is. Hi, Nanny. You're so beautiful. Thank you for blessing me this morning, darling. How you been? Good. That's so good. That's so good. So I want to ask you, how do you feel when you say no?
I usually feel anxious.
Mm-hmm.
It's not comfortable at all.
Mm.
Because, well, I guess I'm worried about the other person's reaction.
Got it. Got it. So you get anxious because you're worried about the other person's reaction, right? So now let's say if you were able to release what you think the other person was going to say, what they were going to do, and really right now in your body, you're like, okay, when I say this to John, John's name popped up because he just put something in the chat. When I say this to John, you know what? I declare he'll be open and receptive. Like we start to give ourselves these feelings that's like, switch the context, like they'll be receptive and it's going to empower me. Like, so it's taking on something for yourself, like affirming something with you, like, oh, I'm about to say no to that. And when I say no, I have my power. When I say no, I show people how to take care how I can take care of myself. Sometimes that will enable them to take care of themselves. So what it is just like to have the context, like even if it's like you being your own cheerleading team, stuff is going on before you even say the no, or it's just like, oh, I'm about to say no. Okay. All right, let me shake it off. Oh, no, that's a no. So because if you didn't have that anxiety there, what could it be like? I want you to distract it right now, like it's already gone. What would it be like if you can just say no without being anxious? Speculate. Like, what could that be like for you?
I guess it would feel what's the word? I had the word already, actually. But just sort of an ease, and it would, even though the no is uncomfortable, saying it and being true in that would be comfortable, like it would feel like I'm just, this is it. It's a no. It would be easy.
So ease. And what would that be like for you to have ease whenever you said no? Whenever it was time for you to say no, it's like, oh, this is easy. No. How could that transform your life? Because that's the question John Carr put in there. How can saying no transform your life? So I even saw a difference in your face when you said ease. Like it was like, oh, there was a lightness. So how could that transform your life that Imani wants to say no and have it be with ease each and every time? How would that transform your actual life?
I don't know for sure, but when Jackie spoke, when she mentioned the resentment, I thought about that. Those were some of the thoughts when I was thinking about the questions that came up. Being free from resentment, from sort of, not being firm on my boundaries, and being left with that residual feeling when looking back on situations or things, because I didn't stick to what I felt in my gut.
Right. So with all of that bowl of everything, smashing that up into one big meatball to get it out of here, how could that transform your life now that you actually don't have that? Like you're like, I don't have this anymore.
It's free, and it's just like I'm me. I'm not somebody else.
Say that one more time.
I can be free and be me. I don't have to be someone else.
Oh, that felt so good. One last time and I'll leave you alone.
Just me, be me, free.
Everybody, let's take a deep breath in with Imani. Exhale. Thank you so much, Queen, for coming on. Thank you so much. That was perfect. She can be free. She can be her. Yay. So we're about to shake it up before we do this exercise, everybody, so we can shake off whatever that may have been on us, like, oh, this no, right? So I want everybody, we're just going to get up and shake, and then we are going to go into this exercise where we get to go in a little bit more with the no. So here we go, everyone. So everybody stand up. Everybody stand up, shake the body, go down, forward, wiggle. Make a little horse like a little horse, a little noise like a horsey. We're releasing. Shake it out. Yeah, shake it out. Let me move this chair so we get to shake it out. Shake those bodies. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to take it around, everybody. We store a lot of stress in the hips, especially women. So what we want to do right now, I want you to put your hands on your hips, everybody. We're just going to do a little stretch so that we can go on into our exercise stretch. Bend that left knee. Right leg is straight. Keep the torso up. Tap your core. I want everybody to tap your core. You know why? Because this is what helps us walk. You got to keep a tight core. I don't care how much is on top of it. Underneath it needs to be strengthened. Opposite side, bend. Yeah. Bend your right knee, left leg is straight. Come back center. Scissor those feet together a little bit. And we're going to take it around. Everybody rotate those hips. Oh, you behind the camera, I want you to be standing up if you in the bed. Do y'all hear those bones? I mean, I don't eat meat, but it sounds like somebody over here eating chicken and cracking up bones. Round and round, take it around. Ooh, that feels good. Release the stress out of those hips. Keep it juicy. Stop here. Let's take it around the opposite direction. Breathe, inhale and exhale. I want you to be connected to your breath. Beautiful. All right, and we're just gonna shake that out as we bring our hands to our hips. I want you to just lean forward. So you lean forward, right? And then bring your hands to your shins, right? Good, you can see me. Lean forward, look forward for a flat back, right? So my back is nice and flat. If you put a glass of wine on my back, it wouldn't spill. There we go. Now exhale, side out. Bend the knees if you like. Bring your chest into your lap. Drop the head. I want you to shake the head no, shake the head yes. Slowly come on up, one vertebrae at a time. Feel those fingertips brush up against your shins, your knees. Nice and easy, not a rush. Up your thighs. Your head is slowly coming up, the last to arrive, each vertebrae stacking one atop the other. Shoulders slide down the back, release. Oh, hands down to the side, mountain pose, Tadasana. Complete stillness. Even though you're in mountain pose, you are strong. Your feet are rooted down into the earth. Shoulders slide down the back. I want you to imagine pulling up your quadriceps. Tightening the glutes, like those muscles are activated. Abs are tight, hugging the navel to spine. It's activated. Shoulders slide down the back. So even though you're in mountain pose and you look still, those muscles are working. Shoulders are released. Don't hold any tension in the shoulders. Beautiful. Let's inhale our palms up together. Inhale up. Oh, yeah. Let's interlace those fingers. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms up towards the ceiling. Inhale over to your left. Oh, yeah. Come back center. And then inhale over to your right. Feel that side body open up. It's so happy. It's like, thank you for opening up my ribs, sending fresh chi and prana to my ribs and my body. Come back center. Exhale. Yes. Release, release, release. And let's just shake that out. We're going to pat the body. Come up the legs. Pat the belly. Pat the chest, open up the mouth. Left arm out, all the way down. Pat, pat, pat. Come all the way up, across. Beautiful. Flip the palms, tap the face, get the crown of the head, back of the head. Take your 2 fingers and gently tap on the sides of your eyes. And then underneath, yeah, then your upper lip. And then your chin. That's for your brain. Beautiful. All right. Awesome, beautiful people. Let's come back to the seat and we are going to go to our exercise. So our exercise is going to be, I believe now is our breakout room. Yep, so we are going to go into breakout room. So before we go into the breakout rooms, I am going to say to everyone, and that we have a nice even number, I'm going to say to everyone the actual rules, what's going to happen when we go there. So when you go to the breakout room, you're going to have 2 minutes each, about 2 minutes each. And before I go there, is there anything that because I didn't check into Facebook land, is there anything that Facebook land has to say, or any comments or anything that's said over there that I want to make sure I'm acknowledging Facebook family?
Yes, so Kaisha and Teresa, a couple of people are sharing a lot about their experiences with saying yes when they want to say no. Kaisha specifically shared that she would say yes to her husband, and she could relate to Aaliyah when she was talking about, keeping the relationship together. So she was in a relationship with her former husband, saying yes to him about various things so that that Black couple theory about breakups would be dispelled. And so she was saying yes to his business ventures, even though they weren't working out. And he gambled away the money, their finances, and she had to separate after her therapist instructed her to do so, the finances, so that she can maintain, because he was wasting the money. So she had to say no and take her power back. And Teresa said, Teresa Plaskett said saying yes all the time had her feeling resentful, overwhelmed, and tired. And the impact of others that she kept saying yes is that they didn't get to experience her fully, and her at her core, like the core of her.
Wow. So I would like us all to take a deep breath with both of our sisters. We didn't take a deep breath in with Kaisha. Thank you for sharing that. And Teresa, and releasing all of that. Let's take a deep breath in with you. Thank you. Which leads perfectly into our breakout rooms. It always ends up being perfect. So in our breakout rooms, I want, this is the exercise. So when you go in the breakout room with your person, you'll have 2 minutes each, and then you'll have like a minute to discuss how it was for you, how that experience was for you. Okay, so when you're saying, oh, how that experience was for you, then we're gonna come back out.
Stacy, before we go in, I want to honor Mama Amal, because she's had her hand up for quite a bit. Quite patient. So thank you, Mama. And if you can unmute.
Yes, you know what? I was listening to that. And I'm glad you waited till now, because I'm getting more and more clarity. There is for me, there's a little, I've always been, by my master teacher, while we were in the ministry, she said, always say yes, because you can trust that spirit. If it's something that is not supposed to happen or is not for you, it won't. So that was a trust thing. And I proved that out by a Nigerian friend of mine came to me and said, oh, sister, my brother's coming in town. He needs a place to stay. Can he come and stay and just stay in your basement? And I said, okay, yes. But what happened is that he never came. It never happened, because my higher self was saying, no. But now I'm hearing you, and what comes up for me is authenticity. To say, when you say no to a lot of things, you miss out on what spirit might have for you. But at the same time, if you're being authentic with yourself, then no should be fine. Example.
Absolutely.
Landmark. You know how they can pressure you into doing whatever. And in those conversations, if you come on making excuses, no, I don't want to do it because I don't have the money, or no, if you don't want to do it, just say no, I'm not going to do it at that time, and be complete with it. And you're being authentic with yourself. You don't have to make excuses, because that's what throws you in the guilt. You start making excuses and scratching your head. So it's a fine line for me, and I'm trying to work it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being authentically yes or authentically no, with no consideration. Is that what with no baggage attached to it? So that's what I wanted to share, and I'm working it out.
Thank you. That's what life is. It's the gym, right, Mama? It's here so that we can work it out. And there are things, there are things that we actually say no to, where we are a yes to, or we say no because we are fearful of the yes, or what that may take. Because I'm not going to get into the landmark part of it, but I see that. And what I also see is a lot of times when there's a time to take on your transformation or to be accountable, there's a lot of times where that's a no. Our default person and identity is not over here choosing, yes, I mean, yes to transformation. Sign me up. I'm about to bust my life wide open. It's not a yes for some people. Even deep down inside, there may be something that's like, girl, we can use this, we need this. And then they're like, nope, because it's like a no, because a no is a protection. A no can be a protection for us. But it's just like when we're saying no, what we're getting to today is like having that no where that's authentic for you, and voicing that and being 100% with your no.
And that's very important. Another thing, there was a phrase, when you, and I think this fits, if you massage a little bit, get up, dress up, and show up. So like
say that again.
get up, dress up, and show up. So that would be a yes to the no. I mean, no, I don't want to do that. I don't feel like going. But you don't know what's gonna, you don't know what spirit has for you to step into a yes when you're a no, because you just don't feel like dealing with the energy. There's no other reason for a no.
Some of those things, I hear you. I hear you. There's sometimes it's just like, no, I was on the way to a memorial, my friend's memorial one day, and I was like, I had the flu, I didn't feel good, and it was walking distance from my house. I parked my car, I looked up to the sky, I said, George, I'm not gonna make it to your memorial. I gotta go home, I'm tired. I heard him say, you better walk your behind over to my memorial service. You better get on over there. And I was like, fine. And I went over there, and the people who I met from that day, right now, we are like this. So I met my beloved there, and I met one of my new besties from there. She's amazing. He's amazing. Look, we're all Tauruses. We met on that evening, and we're still like, speak to each other every day. So, you know, it's who knows? Like, so when those times come up, it's like, oh, because I'm saying that to your get up, dress up, show up. That's what happened. But definitely we're power and activate in our no when we actually want to say no, but we're hiding behind whatever that fear or this guilt obligation in our past where it sticks us. So thank you, Mama, for sharing, because that's taking us right into our activity. Thank you. So we're going to go into our breakout room now. In our breakout rooms, we're actually going to have those 2 minutes each, or and then we're going to have the minute to discuss, and then we're going to all pop back in. So in the breakout room, the questions that we'll actually ask each other. Now, I want y'all to stay focused, because this is the way you're going to ask the question. You're actually going to keep asking the person about the same topic, right? So let's say we're talking about cherries, okay? Cherries. Let's say Mama Amal and I are in the room, and it's just she and I say, would you like some of these cherries? Her only job is to say no. You're not saying anything else except for no, whoever the other person is. You are a no to whatever this person is asking you, okay? So we're gonna keep it to cherries. Everybody can go in a room with cherries. So this way we have that same experience, right? So you go in there and you say, would you like to have some of my cherries? No, but these cherries are important. No. Like, you are just a no to whatever they say about their cherries. They're gonna, and the other person, you're gonna keep offering the cherries, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. And then at the 2-minute mark, you're gonna swap, and then the other person is gonna ask you, would you like some cherries? No. And they're gonna say whatever about their cherries, right? And those cherries to convince you. So then they're gonna say no. All right, so now we're gonna go into the breakout room. And I do want to acknowledge that it is 7:59, okay? And I love you all, and thank you all for being here and for showing up. And if you can stay, great. Come on in, jump on in. If you have to leave, I declare that my link is inside of the inside of the chat, so you can click on and just see what I'm up to. And then today is day 443. If you want to give before you leave, you know to go to Cash App for Spirit of a Woman, $ Spirit of a Woman, hashtag 443, and make it rain for me. Holler, I'll accept your gifts with love and gratitude. So now we are moving into the chat, to our breakout rooms. So if you can stay on, you don't want to miss this. So here we go. Let's do it, John.
Okay, wonderful. I am ready, and here we go. I have to close the room here. Someone left to close that room.
Well, it would be 14, right? Because it's you, me, and Shawnee will stay together, and then the other people.
Yes.
Have a good day, Terry.
All right, here we go. See you soon, everyone.
See you soon. Everybody's in the breakout room. And let me know if there's anyone that's without.
Looks okay. People are still going.
Yeah.
Yep. Come on, click in your breakout rooms. And Facebook family, if you are in a house with somebody, You can do this with whoever you're in the house with. Do the exercise that you, for 2 minutes each, you actually say, no, you ask them if they will like your cherries. They say no, straight. You're going to keep asking them. They say no, and then you guys swap out. Gals, I'm sorry, whoever you are, you swap out. Or if you're alone, say it in the mirror. See how you feel in the mirror. Look right into the mirror and just keep asking yourself. Say no to yourself. Say no and see what that feels like even on that side. Oh, they can't hear me. I'm still talking. Oh, no, Facebook can hear me. Facebook family can hear me.
We could do the exercise with Laura and Adam since they're still in the space. Adam is exercising, so I guess he couldn't go in.
Oh, okay.
Laura is here too.
Okay, so Laura.
Clark, yeah.
Oh, Sister Laura. Okay, got it. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Stacy.
Okay. Yes. So I can do it with Laura, or you want to do it with Laura, Shawnee?
Yeah, you can do it with her. I'll
Okay.
witness.
Okay. So Laura, where are you? Can I see you, lovely? Come on, Laura. Cut on your light. Let me see you. Are you there, Laura?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. All right, so you and I, you have the instructions, right? So we probably have a minute each now. So you're only going to say no, okay? Every time that I ask you the question, you're gonna say no, and then we're gonna swap, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Let me ask something. There's an echo. So Laura, I don't know if you have on two devices, if you're on Facebook and something else. I'm not sure, but there's an echo.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Okay. You have on a headset?
No.
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. But
Yeah, I hear it too. It can probably, unless it's somebody else. I wonder if it's anybody
Wait,
else
let
that
me
was.
shift. Let me shift location.
So
Are
say
you
hello.
still hearing it?
No.
Hello?
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's better, a little better. Okay, so here we go. Let me start. I'm gonna ask you. Okay, so hi Laura, how are you today?
No.
She doesn't clean. She started right at the gate. Would you like some of my cherries? Would you like some of my cherries? But these come from.
No, ma'am.
I mean, but these are really good. They're really good.
I don't care. I say no. No.
Okay, well, the cherries are like imported from Portugal. My grandmother picked them.
Wow.
Would you like some?
No, ma'am.
So the cherries are really red. I mean, some of them are really sweet. Would you like some?
No. No.
The cherries are pitless. They don't even have pits in them. You can just chew them straight through. Would you like some?
No.
Okay. So now it's your turn. Take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead. Now you ask me.
Stacy, I have a big bowl of cherries for you. I brought them from Georgia. They're so sweet. Would you like some?
Oh no.
But Shawnee's aunt sent them for you, especially for you.
No thanks.
Oh my gosh, you have to come and see these cherries. They're huge, they're succulent, they are so sweet. Please try some.
No.
You have to. I'm begging you, please.
No.
You don't know what you're missing out on, child. Come on, try some. I'm telling you.
No.
Stacy, they're loaded with vitamin C. You need all this vitamin C, girl. It's COVID. Come on.
No. No, really.
What? No. Come on, you can't refuse vitamin C.
No.
Please, please, I'm begging you. Even try one, just one.
No.
You got to try one so you can tell them how good it is and how grateful you are for these cherries, please.
No. I'm a no. Okay, so
Can
now
you
let's
just try
take,
one for me?
no. Now let's take a deep breath. So let's take a deep breath. Exhale. Okay. Now, Laura. Now, how was that for you? And I don't know how many minutes we have before people start coming back. That they start coming back now. How was that for you, Laura?
I feel okay. Go ahead.
No, for you to keep hearing no, like for me to keep saying no.
Yes, feel disappointed. Feel let down. Yeah, feel not hurt, but just feel disappointed and let down.
Well, you might feel. I mean, the hurt is you never know. Like, oh, I actually feel hurt.
Yeah.
It wanted to come out.
Yes,
You stop it. Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. Thank you. And then for me, I was like, my feelings started to get hurt. I was like, why did she just take my cherries? Like, I was like, feeling rejection and feeling like my feelings were hurt. And also in the beginning, the part of me was like, okay, she said no, like just get her no. And then I was like, okay, I can get it. She's a no. And then I was like, oh, but my feelings are getting hurt now. Oh, she's rejecting me. So great. So all of those ways, it made everybody feel, right? So everybody had some feelings. And who can come off like to talk about your group? Or even if it's someone who didn't share yet, you want to come in and say something about what you and your person. Z, what are you typing? Who was Z in the room with?
You have three hands up, Stace. So we
okay, who are they?
Teresa, Jackie, and Amal. So Teresa, you can unmute and even show yourself so that we can be with you.
I'm sure myself, it's just that it's real dark where I'm at.
Okay.
Hi, y'all. That was terrible for me. I was out of breath. Z was asking me that I want cherries, and it was like I was getting out of breath. My stomach is still hurting from saying no. That's just how much overwhelming it was to say no to her about those cherries. Because I love cherries, and I looked online to see how I convinced her. She kept on saying no. No, and I was like, she does that. She got on my nerves saying no like that, but it was like,
so state those feelings that was there. You said that you had stomach.
My stomach
and I want you to write these feelings down. Your stomach was hurting. You was feeling what other way you said?
I was like out of breath, like my chest was like, oh, it was like, oh man.
So out of breath, stomach hurting, chest was like, oh.
Yes.
All right.
I was like, I wanted to scream. I wanted to scream at one time. It was like, no, like, yes. I want to say yes.
And you, okay, got it. And you wanted to scream because what were those feelings that was coming up? I want you to get connected to you did say
because I was feeling overwhelmed by
we were in the room together. Because I had some comments about what happened with her and what happened with me.
Okay.
Okay, yes, so good. So, okay, so good. And her last one was overwhelmed. So great. Go ahead, Z. You tell me what it was like for you.
It was actually when I was the offer first and she was the no first, and it got to the point where we were both laughing hysterically because she was so visibly upset. At one point, she's just like, just leave me alone.
She didn't follow the exercise, right? She was supposed to just say no.
No, I followed the exercise, but I told her to leave me alone Don't say it no more. That's what I was telling her. Don't say no to me no more. I've had enough of that damn no. That's it.
And then Z,
Enough of that damn no.
Z, how was the no for you?
I was okay with it. I've heard no so many times that it doesn't bother me very much anymore, unless it's really important to me. You know, if something's really important to me, I will have to process a no. But and even then, I just got to process it. You know, I'm old enough that I just know, okay, I'm not happy about the fact that I got to know, but I can't force somebody to do something that they're just not going to do. And it's only going to upset me more trying to keep on convincing them. So
was there any point in the exercise? Oh, I'm sorry.
It was an interesting one. And you definitely chose like a really hard thing to say no to, because I love cherries. Most of the people I know love cherries. So if somebody offers them cherries, they're gonna say yes. Most that was a hard thing to say no to. I wanted to say yes, but I basically had to shut down that desire to say yes and I was polite about it. No, thank you. Not at this time. No.
Great.
It was.
So this is what I'm gonna ask. So Z, was there any of the times where you did feel something? I know y'all was laughing by the end, but was there any time that you felt anything different when she still was saying no? Like when you asked her something and no was coming up, did it bring up anything for you, or you were just
absolutely? I didn't show it on my face, but I the whole time I really wanted to say yes because I love cherries and I know how good they are for us, you know, for me.
But how did you feel with the no? How did you feel with the no?
I felt horrible because I wanted to say yes. And you know, and she had Googled like what cherries are good for, and she was reading all of that. And I'm wanting to say yes, but I gotta say no because I was instructed to say no. So I said no, but I didn't want to say no. I wanted to say yes.
Got it. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you, Teresa, and thank you, Z. So now, like, even what we just heard Z say, like, she wanted to say yes, but she said no, right? Even though, forget if she was instructed to, because in your life, when you just, but you and whoever, I'm not in the back saying say no, right? So when you are in a conversation and it's something that you want to say yes to, but you're a no, that's something to also see for yourself. Like, oh, what's there for me that I'm actually like, I want to say yes, but I'm saying no, because that can also come from fear. That can come from like protection, from just putting blockages up or whatever that may be for people who may be experiencing their no when they just like, oh, I want to be a yes. It could be like somebody asks you out on a date and you're like, oh my God, I want to say yes, but I'm just going to say no because I don't know what that's like. It's something new for me. I have to get a new outfit. It could be anything like, oh, I'm just going to say no. So, and I really wanted people to get those feelings that was negative. So any of those negative feelings that you had, that you were like, oh, okay, this is why this no, like Teresa had like Laura had disappointed. I'm just going to name some things people had: disappointed, let down, hurt. She had felt sensations in something with her breath in her chest. Her stomach was hurting, tired of hearing no. And who else had, like, with their interaction with their person, where they had something of actually some feelings that they want to release, because that's what we're about to do right now with this energetic exercise that we're about to do. So
sorry to cut you off. Sorry, sis. I wanted to hear from Joyce because we don't hear from her as much in the space, and then go back to Amal and Jackson. So Joyce, can you unmute yourself?
Good morning. Hey, sister. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah. Hi, Joyce.
For everybody. Hey, Stacy.
Oh, be quiet.
That's like you. I'm not shocked. Oh God, I got goosebumps. Yes. So what'd you say, Stace?
I said goosebumps are good.
Yes. So I shared with sister And we both came on like a little late. So we was like trying to chime in like what was going on. But I kind of like put two and two together, and we just swapped stories that happened to us recently that we had to like say yes, but we really meant no. So we just basically swap stories. But I find that saying no nowadays for me is like good. It's like therapeutic. But like in the past, people saying yes, but they really don't mean what they're saying and stuff like that. It's like fraud, and it's like, you know, it's not truthful. So nowadays, when I ask some of something or vice versa, and they say no, I feel it's better, and it makes me feel better because I don't have to carry them on. Well, did they really say mean? Yeah, you know, or if I tell, like I was sharing a story about my sister on my dad's side had called me the other day and was like, sis, I need you. Could you join my Mary Kay team? I'm like, Mary Kay, they still do that? So I said yes. But when I got off, I'm like, oh, like, I don't, you know, I'm not really interested, but I wanted to say yes because that's my sister, you know, we just lost dad. And I'm like, I want to help her. You know, I even offered her to come on, Wake Up Everybody. I was like, we are awesome family. They'll help support you and things like that, you know. And I was like trying to hint to her, you know, of the support. But she was like, oh, you know, if you get on my team and you give me, I'm like, I'm in my mind, like, I'm really not interested in doing that. But I still say yes. So now I'm thinking about it all day and carrying this in my belly. And,
So
you know,
sister, this is what what I'm hearing, like, because that was a question earlier. Where have you been a yes where you want to be a no? That was one of our questions. So this is where you were a yes where you wanted to be a no. Right. And even though, so we say sometimes that things that come up why we say no could be obligation was one of them. Obligation. You might feel obligated. This is my sister. She just was a death. Guilt. Your own guilt. Not that she guilted you, but like, oh, I feel guilt. I should do this. Like those are things, when it ever comes from any of those things, fear, it doesn't serve us. So we can clearly see, because you thinking about all of that energy you have attached that it's taking on more than if you said no.
Facts. I was just telling sister that when she swapped her story, I'm like, listen, you know, I feel, and I came up with solution, and I'm thank God that this happened today with Zoom, because I was thinking about it. I'm like, she texts me and let's come on Zoom, and Mary Kay, we doing it on Zoom, and I ghosted the text, and now I can't sleep. So I'm like, you know,
So you got a whole, this is beautiful. I got a whole vision. I just got a whole movie, like text. I saw the Mary Kay logo. I saw you just like swoop, like saw the text message you went under. You were like, I'm out of here, right? So now you got all of this going on, and where you could shift right now, even today. And that's the beauty. You woke up today. You can shift anything. So we're going to do an exercise where we're going to have because what those feelings are giving you, I want you to write that down. How do you feel now? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel like bad? Like, what do you feel? Give me 3 ways that you feel right now.
Okay, right now, besides what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clear it up today.
Yeah, so feelings. Give me 3 feelings.
Overwhelmed, guilty and overwhelmed, and I feel like I cheated. You know, because you know when you're in a relationship and you see that and you're trying to break it off with somebody or something, you see the text and she keeps texting, you know, and I'm like, oh my God.
Because you cheated her and you cheated you.
Facts.
Do you see that?
Yes.
Like really, like, wow, I cheated not only my sister, but more so I cheated myself. Facts. I didn't get paid to say yes. Nobody dropped like some extra stacks over my mailbox because I said yes to this. I cheated myself. So you know what? I can clear that up with power with my sister and call her directly and even say, girl, you know, I just want to be straight with you. Can I be straight with you? Because then it give you room to be just clear. And she go, okay, I really don't want to do this Mary Kay stuff, but I love you and I really do want to support you. You want her to get that you love and support her because you do.
Right.
So it's like, I don't really want to do this Mary Kay stuff, but I really love you and I do want to support you, but it's not going to be in this way. So let's come up with a way where I can support you. And what I can, how I can be here for you at this time. And
Yes,
just leave it. Let her answer. And just leave it like that. You don't have to throw like suggestions out there. Let her answer because you're asking her how she wants the support. So can you do that today?
Yes, I'm going to do that today. I try to we was talking again about hinting around before you say the.
Yeah, we don't got time for that. You already
Right.
got all this extra feelings, all that other stuff. I'm gonna hold you to it. By what time today we speaking to sister?
I really don't know. I'll figure it out, but it's going to be today. And
so by absolutely what time you would have spoke to her already? We're gonna speak life. Me manifesting up over here. By what time you gonna speak to her? It could be 4 p.m. It could be 5:30, 7 p.m. But by what time?
4
By
o'clock.
what time?
4
o'clock. All right, I'm gonna come for you. Come not for you, but on the wake up everybody. I'm like, sister Joyce, tag you. Joyce, what we doing? Like, let me know the outcome. So I'm putting it in. I'm gonna set my alarm. By 4 p.m.,
Okay.
Joyce is going to speak to sister. Thank you
I
so much
am.
for sharing, my love. Thank you
No
so much
problem.
for sharing. I love
shared
it.
today. Could everybody remember that?
Be quiet, Joyce.
You know I'm dramatic.
You sound like she sound like a Joyce. That's my mother's name is Joyce. Oh my goodness. Remember that now. Put it down. I shared today now. Yes. So thank you so much for sharing. So we are going to do an exercise, everybody. I know that we had other people with who wanted to share. We're coming up on 8:23. I really want us to have this. But if you can be speedy, whoever that was, the couple, if you can do like 40 seconds each. If you can, then come on. If you can't do the 40 seconds each, just be authentic. Be like, girl, I can't do it. But if y'all can be like, oh, was this boom and boom? Can we get it done in that minute and a half?
I think, Mama Paul and Jackie can get that in. Go ahead,
All
Jackie.
right, let's get it done. Let's get it done.
As soon as you said the exercise, I said, ouch, this hits hard because I've been accused of pushing. And when Abimbola did that to me, I got this feeling in my solar plexus that was tight. And I was like, oh, that's how those people feel when I do that to them. So that, and I'm great.
Yes, thank you for your laser share. And who else now? Who was in the room with you? Abimbola. What was that like for you with the nose?
No, it was Amal.
That was
Oh, Amal, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Amal,
yes.
how was that for
Being
you?
laser, one thing that came up for us was that sometimes you are influenced by other people to say no or to say
What
yes.
came up for you? What came up for you?
For me,
when you
I
heard
was
the no's.
firm
When you heard
no.
those no's.
Inside, I was told to say no, and no, it was. And so it was no big deal. Why is something like going on? And there was no big deal for me.
Spirit in the house. Like, girl, tell us why. Tell us what you really felt now.
That is what I felt. No, thank you, but no thank you. And I was all right with it. Nothing going on inside.
Got it. So did you feel?
I accepted no as well. I accepted her no as okay, no problem.
Right. See, so that's why I want to know what feelings came up. It don't have to be something that's on the negative side. You'd be like, wow, I accepted it. I was empowered. Who knows? Like, but you said you was able to accept the no.
Yeah, no problem. Because I accept a no as well as can give a no.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Ain't no thing.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Well, I can't even say chicken wing. I don't eat chicken wing no more. But okay. So here we go, everybody. We are going to do an exercise that we're going to clear this up. So all of those words, all those feelings that you felt, like when I say, how do you feel? How do you feel when you say no? All of those feelings that you feel when you say no, I want you to have them ready because we're going to do an exercise, right? So we're going to do the whiteboard exercise. I want everyone to imagine a white, dry erase board in front of you, or just a big white board, okay? And you may have done this before. And as far as like with using the whiteboard so that we can create. So what we're going to do, just follow me. Okay, so here we are. Everybody have the whiteboard in front of them, right? Okay, beautiful. So this is what I want you to do. So first, everybody take a deep breath. Sigh it out. I want you to release all of that, shake it off about how those notes felt for you, like that in your belly, in your body. Take another deep breath in. Sigh it out. One more time, deep breath in. Open up your mouth, nice and big. Awesome. So right now, you have a huge whiteboard in front of you. You are going to write out those feelings. So I want you to write the feelings. Write them out nice and big, right? You can start off with 1 word, 2 words. Write the way that that felt for you. Disappointed. Like actually put your hand up. You are writing on this big whiteboard in front of you. Okay? Disappointed. Whatever else we had here. Cheated. Solar plexus tight. Overwhelmed. Keep writing. I want you to write and write all the stuff that's up there. What are these 1 words? Now, all that you have on the board, stop. You can come back. We'll get some more space on the board. Now, what you're going to do, and I should have said this first, it's your more dominant hand is the hand that you were writing with. So if you were left-handed, you have been writing with your left hand. And what we're going to erase, you will erase with your less dominant hand. So if you were right-handed and you wrote with the right, you will erase with the left. If you lefty and you wrote with your left hand, you will erase with the right. Okay? So now take your left hand up if you're right-handed or less dominant hand, and you're going to erase your board. So see that big whiteboard in front of you? You can even close your eyes. You can see all those words that you wrote up there. Disappointed, hurt, angry, body hurt, pain. Wipe it all off. Great. Beautiful. Your board is clear. If your board is not clear, I want you to go back over the board. Imagine the brightness from the sun, the beautiful bright sun. You know how bright the sun is if you dare to peek at it. Imagine that coming out of your hand to clear the board. Clear it with your less dominant hand. Beautiful. Release that. Your more dominant hand, whichever hand that is for you, write anything that's left that you have up there, okay? Anything else that's up there. Hurt in your gut. Rejected. Dismissed. Whatever that is, write it out. Write it out. All right? You got it up there? You got it all up there? Here we go. Opposite hand, your less dominant hand. Take it and start to wipe. Clear the board. Deep breath even while you clear the board. Imagine all of that beautiful sun bright light just clearing it out. It's like magic. It's like, it's just off, off, off. Beautiful. And if there's anything else that's lingering, this is your last time on the board before we close it out. Write it, throw it up there. Give it to me. And it can be even something that you brought in before this space that doesn't serve you. I want anything that doesn't serve you, a bad habit, something that doesn't serve you that's coming up for you today. It could have been coming up for you for years. Put it on the board. Put it on the board. Something like you're not the one, you're not worthy. Any ways of being or feeling, I want you to write that out on the board. Some way that doesn't serve you, a bad habit, something that's like, Write it out. All right, let's take our less dominant hand. Activate, let's go. Clear the board. Clear the board so it's beautiful, bright and white and light. Let that go, release that. If you have anything left on the board, you don't want to have nothing left. You don't want to see a shell of a word, nothing, okay? Clear that out. If you need that bright, beautiful sunlight, see it Right in your mind's eye, see it right on the tip of your hand, in the palm of your hand. Erase, erase, erase. All right. See that board that is nice, beautiful, and white? I want everybody clap your hands, rub your hands, shake it out. Ah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, is there anybody who wants to share what that was like with that clearing? Clearing up that whiteboard for y'all. And it's 8:31 a.m. So if you can hang in there, we are going to come to wrap up. Is there anyone what you would like to share what that was just like for you to release the whiteboard, removing that? You can hop on quickly. It could be one word, it could be one sentence.
Discovery.
Mm.
I had some discoveries about myself. I just realized. Thank you.
Awesome. And were you able to clear off the board everything you threw up there?
Yeah, I just was like, wow, I'm surprised. And I now know where it comes from, because it wasn't because of the no in the moment. It was the no from before.
Come on now. Come on. Wipe it off. Hallelujah. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. Anybody else? One word, one sentence?
I had that same experience. I got a revelation about some stuff that I've been dealing with personal relationships. And I actually started crying because it was so hard when I said those words. But like the last thing when you said to wipe it off, when I just said those words about, two people in my life, I just broke down. But I was like, I was just asking Spirit, where is it coming from? And I got the answer as to why I've been saying yes to the behavior. Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it.
You are so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so filled with gratitude.
Can I say something?
Yes, I was gonna say, I feel somebody else want to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't have a whole lot to write about around the no because, as I said, I've come to terms with my own no's and no's from other people. So I didn't have a whole lot to write about that. But when you said to write other stuff, that's when I was like, oh yeah, I have lots I can write that not have nothing to do with no. Right now is the perfect time to clear all that stuff out once and for all. So that was welcome. It felt real good to get that other stuff out.
Awesome. And were you able to clear your board till its whiteness? You were able to clear it back?
Yes, thank you.
Awesome. You are so welcome, Z. You even look lighter. You look lighter. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you, everyone. Like, we're able to just release. Like, my heart is really full. Thank you. Thank you. So right now, what we're going to do before we bounce out to our oath of manifestation is I want everybody to create a one-liner that's an affirmation that empowers you to say no. And this is what you're going to do for this last minute. And it's an I affirmation. It's going to be an I statement. And one could simply be, I respect my boundaries when I say no. Like, you want to have it something that's for you, that empowers you to say no. It's an I statement. It's an affirmation that you can take this on, that you can say this every morning when you wake up, every day. So you're bringing the energy to that. Okay, so what's your one-liner? You can type it in the chat. You can write it in your book where you've already been writing. So this way you can keep it for yourself. You can write it on a fresh piece of paper so you can tape it on the wall. Okay, so that you have that for yourself. When I say no, I empower myself to empower others. That's an affirmation. Because some people are empowered by your no. So we never know what's going on, but we're not doing it for people. That can be just a ripple effect of you being powerful with saying your no. However, that transformation is happening. So I'm so grateful and thankful for all of you. We're going to bounce out to our oath of manifestation. But before we do that, so if there's someone who want to just give me what is your affirmation. I am being true to myself can I have an admin read that? What did Z type? Or anything in the chat or on Facebook?
Yes, we have a comment in the chat here. This comes from Zakia, and she says, I am being true to myself when I need to say no.
Awesome. Awesome. And I'll even say, Z, see how it feels with taking need out. To take out the need.
It feels more.
Just say it.
The need is
without the
important
need.
for me because
Okay.
I always prefer to say yes if I can. When
I
I say
got that.
no, so when I say no, it's because I really need to say no.
I got it. It's also you convincing yourself. So it's like, oh, and I need to, because it's like kind of walking yourself there. All I'm asking you to do, see how it feels to say it without the need. Like say it without the need.
When I say no. It's a need for me. It still is.
I hear you. I got it. It's an exercise, Z.
Yeah, it doesn't feel authentic when I take out the need.
Okay, so tell me what you had before.
I'm being true to myself when I need to say no.
Right, and I'm gonna say I feel true to myself when I say no. Okay, I got it. I feel true to myself when I need to say no. I feel true to myself when I say no. Yeah, so you can try it on. I get that you don't like how it feels, maybe because it's like, oh, but I'm not having a need. Because sometimes we have to justify to ourselves even while we're saying no instead of just saying no. So I got it, and that's something that you could try on.
I'll play around with it. Thanks.
Yeah.
I wanted to jump in here. This is Shawnee, and just speak about the trauma persona, just going back to that and what Stacy shared at the very top about our reasons, the reasons, like, what if I just said no because I say no? Like, what would that be like? I just said no. I don't have to have a reason. I don't have to an excuse. I don't have to have a need. Just right now in this moment, I'm a no, and have it be that. Like when I think of need, I think of, I need air to breathe. I need this person in order for me to be happy. I need to be skinny. I need to be smarter. I need to have more money. Like need is a funny, tricky thing. And even your attachment, like Stacy was like, try it on. You're like, no. Because there's a relationship that you have with need that is so attached that you can't even see that is blocking something. So I just wanted to offer that up as something to look at. Not that you need to look, but there's an offer for you to look. And I'm complete. I'm gonna go off camera.
Thank you.
I will try it on.
Yeah. And you can play around with that on the whiteboard. Need. Just keep writing out need. Need. Erase. Whiteboard it out. Need. And then say your actual affirmation without the need and see how that feels, like the power that you can have from releasing the need.
What if I don't want to?
I got it. And you don't have to, right? Nobody is paying you. This is your life. You can do whatever you want to do. Or say that again.
Somebody else said something. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I didn't hear. Maybe they spoke by accident. But what we're just pointing out to you here is just to try it on. A lot of times when we are uncomfortable with something, it's like, oh, I don't want to try that on. No, it's not. But when you try it on, you might be like, oh, that's different. I was even reluctant to try it on, or I was resisting trying it on. But now that I tried it on, I actually like it. So it's just like something to play with. That's it. In life, we play, right? How we know how calamari tastes if we never taste it? How we know what oyster fried mushrooms taste like if we never taste it? So just to see if you want to try it on. Yeah.
Okay.
And thank you, Z. And is there anyone else who has a one-liner affirmation that empowers you to say no?
Yeah, there was one that Denise offered up on Facebook, and it says, I am freeing myself up when I say no unapologetically.
I like that. Denise.
Yeah, and Imani said, I can say no, and it can be a good thing.
Love it. Yes,
Can I
Imani,
say
you
it?
can say that every day. I can say
I want to
no.
say it right now.
Yes, come on, gal.
I can say no and it be a good thing.
Say
I
it
can
2
say
more
no
times.
and it be a good thing.
Mm-hmm. One more time.
You said one more time, Imani.
Yes, one more time, beautiful.
One more. Okay. I can say no and it be a good thing.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I love you, Manny. I can say no and it be a good thing. I got chills. Yes. Could you imagine saying that every day? What you would just ease the ease of saying no. And that's what Imani said. She was bringing in ease. I just felt ease when she said that. I can say no and it be a good thing. Hey, mom, can I have this? No. Hey, do you would like to, so whatever it is? No. Like if it's that I actually want to say that, like it can be easeful, it could be a good thing. So thank y'all all for participating. This has been amazing. And everybody, let's take a deep breath in as we close out, and we're gonna bounce out. Okay, so if you have your wallet so we can bounce out and do our oath of manifestation. I want everybody to take a nice deep breath in. You can sit down and you can stand up. Uh-oh, sorry. And deep breath in. Inhale, palms up. Oh, exhale, press away any lingering lower vibrational thoughts or frequencies. Again, inhale, palms up. We're going to inhale, no. Being powerful with our no. See how that feels in your mind, body, and spirit. Being powerful when I say no. Exhale, pressing away that it has to be fair. Guilt, our past or obligations, let that go. And that it can feel good. It can be powerful. Inhale. Inhale your power, your abundance. Exhale and press away being small and coming from a place of lack. Let that go. Because that don't feel good. So we're going to bounce out to our oath of manifestation, please, to my beautiful admin team. So if you have your wallet, great. You can grab your wallet. Here's the oath of manifestation. Ha ha. I got mine. So here we go. We have our wallet. I want you to put it in your left hand, let your right hand cover it, okay? And then we're going to bounce. And the reason why we bounce, if you're new to Wake Up Everybody, the reason why we bounce, our root chakra is connected to our finances, okay? And that's what we are bouncing. We are bouncing and we're bringing in abundance this morning, okay? So we're gonna bounce out. So here we are. You can stay on mute and you can read it so that this way we are at the same pace. I know it by heart, so I'm gonna say it. So here we go. Bounce, get a nice bounce that you get in a nice bounce in this chakra, okay? So I accept and receive, and say it like you wrote it. Unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways, from unexpected places and unexpected people in my life and in the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real. It opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have experienced before, than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I'm so prosperous, I need never worry again. I'm grateful for all that I already have. and grateful for all that I'm ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness, no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is, and I let the God times roll, and so it is. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, everybody. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, put your wallets down. You can disconnect from that. We're connected to the money, but we're not going to be dragged by the money. Okay, so beautiful. So thank you everyone so much and for being here. And I'm going to let you know about my offers coming up. So let's get to it. So my special offer, the first winner will receive a complimentary 30-minute yoga, coaching, or pranic healing session. And the second winner will receive a complimentary entry to my yoga meditation class that's happening tomorrow evening, or you can choose November 4th. So that's a group yoga meditation class. So the link is in the chat. So admin is putting the link in the chat. So the first person to click on that link and sign up for it, you will be the winner for tomorrow evening yoga meditation class, or you could choose November 4th. So click on that link. It's going to say special offers, and you put in your email address, and zoop, it's going to go right there. Okay, so great. And I'll be announcing who that winner is. I'm going to come back onto our Wake Up Everybody in our Wake Up Everybody family page and Facebook, and let you know who that winner is. And so the first winner, I already chose a number. So let's see who is the winner of the complimentary session, and if they accept.
And that winner is the lucky Laura Clark.
Laura, do you accept, darling?
Certainly. Thank you so much.
Okay, so Laura, what you will do is email me. So the email is coming up when he goes to the next slide. And it may be in the chat so that you can screenshot it or you can type it into your browser now. Is Yogisha, Stacy@gmail.com, which is my email. No E. Okay, so contact, you have my phone number there, 347-946-1850. We have Yogisha on Facebook. Instagram is @Yogisha1. Put that number 1 there, and then the email, the website. You can also go to my site, which is flowcode.com/page/Yogisha. So then you'll see everything that I'm offering, freebies, discounts, and just all sorts of greatness. So that's in the chat. You can click on that right now so it can pop up for you. Love offerings.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love offerings and donations. My own natural energy yields money, right? That's our acronym on Wake Up Everybody. So Zelle, Quick Pay, Soul Leadership Development @gmail.com. That's for Zelle Quick Pay. Cash App is going to be $ Spirit of a Woman. Okay, so the link is right there. It's in the chat. You don't gotta write nothing down. You can click on the chat right now. It's gonna take you right to Cash App, and you put #443 for Simply Marvelous. Oh, I'm Stacy McLean. So #443 Stacy McLean. And I would love to have your offering. Something that I do with when I get an offering or donation, I love flowers. If you don't see behind me, I love flowers. I love candles. Those are things I love. I love incense and Palo Santo. So I'm able to go get treats. Like I'm like, oh, and they actually nurture me and they hug me and I can feel your love. So thank you for your offerings. I love and appreciate you. And who we have coming up next tomorrow, Wednesday, October 27th. Holiday Struggles, Stay on Your Path. That will be facilitated by Kyra A. Harris. And then join us on Thursday for our long session, October 28th, for Express, Release, and Transform with our very own John Carl Martin and Sally Santiago. So make sure you tune in for both days. Yes. Share the link, share it out, family, share it with everybody. Wake Up Everybody Nation welcomes all new members. There could have been new people on. If you're still new, if you're in a Facebook space, if you're here in the Zoom space, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We totally just like, thank you for being here. We love seeing new faces. We love having new energy in the space. So feel free to come back. Right? It's just great. Like when you have something good to eat, you keep going back to the restaurant. Like this was good. You share it out with people, send them the link. Be like, just come on. Even if you're not getting on, who cares? Send it out and just come on back. We love to have you. It's an invitation.
Okay, and here is our schedule. We are here 5 days a week, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. We're doing live workshops here on Zoom, and on Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 to 7:30, and we're always streaming our workshops live to Facebook. You can get your alerts by texting Woo Nation to 74121. Again, get your alert so you don't miss anything by texting Woo Nation to 74121. And to get your Woo swag, you can order your Woo swag now. Go to bit.ly/Woo swag. Get these wonderful items and show your love for Woo out there in the streets. When you wake up in the morning, having your coffee with your water bottle, you can get your sweatshirts and your mask when you're safe out there. Woo swag, bit.ly/Woo swag. And thank you so very much. Here is how you can stay in touch with us. You can register bit.ly Wake Up Movement, or you can find us on Facebook, 2 places there. You can find us in our community at bit.ly/Woo community. And please like and join our page, bit.ly/Woo Nation. And on Instagram at Wake Up Everybody Virtual, on YouTube, bit.ly/Woo on YouTube. And you can also email us at info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. Thank you so much, family, for being with us this morning. I'll stop the share, and we are going to go to gallery view and bless Sister Stacy Yogisha, Yogisha Mama, with love.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stacy, for
you.
some great exercise.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving me with the powerful no.
Thank you, Stacy.
No.
It is now approved.
No.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Stacy. No, you feel your energy is infected.
No. Love your family.
Listen,
Love y'all.
everybody.